Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Where are we? Picking up where we left off on Christmas. This one? Are we still at the circus? We're at the big circus. Yes. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, 10:45 on Christmas. Yeah. Okay, my caffeine. Sweetie! Look at that magic trick. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. Look at him. You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday. Remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. There's his stuff right there. Put a little bit of tea on myself. That's okay. I don't like this cup as much as I like the other one. But I left that one at work, so it's fine. I'll bring it home tomorrow. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. When I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possibility. Hey, well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double whom? Wow, Max. Never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? I think he went the right way. I don't think he would have made a good president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. The mystery deepens. Now everyone's back. Let's get started. Court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Mr. Lawrence Curls. Larry, Curly, and Moe. Oh, yeah. Three Stooges. Mr. Lawrence Curls, please take the stand. Let's just call him a pitiful clown. Yep, pitiful clown. Witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West County, he's born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent clowning something. Name and occupation. Witness, please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. It's easy to see your occupation. Please state your name for the court. Oh yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Do I have to wear pants? The sign on the list says no shirt, no shoes, no service. I mean, he's laughing, but I actually wondered that when I was younger, like why don't they say that, you know, they don't say anything about pants. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts. How's that one? But a couple clowns were up to no good. Start making trouble in your name. Lawrence Curls, professional funnyman, also known as Mo the Clown. He wins the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct? Yes. Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls, will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this plaza. Without the humor, please. Okay. Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. What you witnessed? I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and applied applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? There's no testimony there. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe. Now that's settled. Shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. Hey, what you witnessed? The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. I have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep. Before I did, I glanced out the window. So I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. His ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them. Outside, Max plonked the ringmaster over the head. With what? It's very interesting. His eyewitness account is to be believed. I have enough to pass judgment right now. What about my cross-examination? Of course you can. There's no way this account can be criticized. However, witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That was because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright, I wonder if it's because they're far away. Like, it's not that, it couldn't have been that far. It's like right there. You saw them far away. Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would be a disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with corny jokes. Okay, so again, we can't, I guess we can't push him too much. Just happened to glance out of the window? You can say that. You can say, I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Girls. Oh. I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? No, keep pressing. Pressing further! Exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, we spoke yesterday. Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It's like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, witness looked out his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, That's right. Forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Owie, owie, ow. It's not something you just forget to mention. When are they gonna take her whip away? Oh, yeah, that's what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. You should start turning the tables in our favor. What does it sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. No, how'd you know that I was going to make a joke? I guess that sounded like a... I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit, huh? What then? You went to look out the window and you saw two silhouettes. They're a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? You had to say exactly. How far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. My room is here. They looked about yay big. Say they were about 30 feet from the window. Is that 30 feet? I mean, maybe. 30 feet? That's not far at all. It's snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. Ringmaster, and he was with Max, who's wearing his cloak. Say you clearly saw this, even though you were by your own admission far away. That's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night. Things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. Now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols. Always nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Right, everyone knows what to do. Alright, all together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. Must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Will witness please testify as what he saw and only what he saw? You say you saw the Ringmaster get clunked over the head. Yes, it did. It's a climax to my story. He doesn't enjoy a completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found in the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? Objection! I'll not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. Gulp. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? Be there, Mr. Phoenix, right? So I'm wondering, do you have any clear basis? Of course I do. Did not see the crime. Got a great reason to make my claim. Suppose you will be telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. Reason is... This is very own testimony. What's the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Most of he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated it, falling under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the Ringmaster over the head. If Mo was to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crack clown was sent to prison by something. Mr. Girls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Girls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Good job, Nick. Besides, witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. Just have to peel back the layers of the clown, make up to find the truth. Well, are you back from your jog? Well, it's pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much? When I looked out my window that night, the Ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Leading the witness! Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again. So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the Ringmaster. Yes. When I looked out my window, the Ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep. He was on a permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Curls! Your Honor? You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yeah, yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? That's going to be a very long sentence. 1 second. I'm switching in my water. Tea is empty. Slide that back. Switch out. I need a bigger desk. Where's my cup holder? Got it? Yep, got it. Okay. Good. Good. Got it. The silhouette. Hydrate, you got it. It's a bit far away. That shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted. There's no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Nobody has seen the person. All they've seen is the cloak. No, it does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. Took found long enough to get his facts straight. Whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes? Decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We had to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. There's only 2 things. He's only got 2 sentences. Far away. Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? Shadow belonged to Max, an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying, that one of your fellow performers' life's on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. So what I saw was Max, I'm convinced of that. Doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again. Then, what makes you so sure you saw Max that night? I keep on practicing this because Trilo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. Or someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them. I thought that myself. Just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. You sure of that? Silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. Silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. You're sure that's what you saw that night? Exactly what I said. What I said I saw is exactly what I saw. Got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? That's not all I saw. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. How can you be so sure? You're able to see that kind of detail from your window? There's a light near the scene of the crime. Even with a decent eyesight, you should be able to see that much. Curiosity mode, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye. Records say his eyesight is perfect 20/20. This means he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more looking at this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. The cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. So he didn't actually see what the criminal was holding. That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard. But they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. It was a blunt object, at least it says so in the autopsy report. Trilo's testimony now mellows. It seems like Max is the killer. Nick, you gotta find a contradiction in this. It's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove this Mo saw someone other than Max that night. One thing that will help, I've got to do it. he got hit, where's the other footsteps? I guess that could be that. I don't know. I mean, I can present the hat. I'm gonna try it. Your Honor, what do you think about this? Oh, we failed. Don't sound very sure. Objection denied. Crap. Prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. I feel like I'm gonna fail. It can't be that. It can't be him. Any ideas? Hi, Treeborn. Welcome, welcome. We're trying to figure out the What about the cloak? You sure that's what you saw that night? Alright. I would give it a try. So you saw all of Max's uppy symbols? Suppose so, the silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galacta has 3 uppy symbols. 3 symbols? Hey, everyone's get ready. All together, now? Silk hat, cloak, white roses. What the? Guess we knew that there were 3 or not. He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14. Wow. He actually recited pie, if that's actually pie. Sounds fool, you're to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Wow, I love it. I love it. It's so funny. I love it. No fractions. That's great. Order, order. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. Crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. I admitted the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. The roses must have fallen off when the defendant saw his victim. Then where are they? That's the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Exactly. I'm surprised we didn't say objection. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case? Clearly not. He's just toying with this court. Got on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? There's no way I could mistake someone wearing the 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup? Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt this is a contradiction. I can't believe he wore his clown suit to the courtroom. Huh, now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to discard the pointless, but this... Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. When he stated without a doubt he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, you made it trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. Oh, good burn. Good burn. I'm not mature. Well, yeah, you're a clown. Come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that the witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling! Make this your last chance! Let's find it. Part 2. Silhouette Part 2. There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Just a silk hat. There was no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. Well, then where did it go? That's right. Got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. You're going to prove me there's a contradiction with Mr. Kuro's statement. Better have at least a shadow of evidence to back up your accusations. Got a single shot at this, so gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Alright, I think we go for we press on the hat. There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. For all the other symbols there, I'm equally sure of that. Silk hat, there's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. Press here, we'll press here. Mo, be honest. Ow. Promise, Mr. Pink's right, no more badgering. You enjoyed this penalty. What? See, I'm the one handing out the pen. Ow. Wait, continue your testimony. You're gonna whip me too, are you? After court, if you're into that kind of thing. Isn't it kind of pointless if you're only with me after court? This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind. Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma. Where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at this crime scene. The crime scene, that means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No! That's not true! Order, order, order! Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honor? What's the meaning of all this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. That's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me? Doesn't mean you belong above me. No matter how I was going to be younger than you. Why, sob. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Kurose. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. He didn't have his roses. He's still wearing his dumb silk hat. Telling the truth. He's turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
This witness' testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma. Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Grr. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is, how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what? Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? There's no footprints. That's gotta be it, right?
Take that!
Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay, 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 ay! So Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all the witness testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came into court in. Wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. You want a second? You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are going to get worse before they get better. Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? Can't we just hold him in contempt for... I mean, if he's going to tell the truth now, that means he wasn't telling the truth before. Testimony you've proved proud up until now has been false? Hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just... It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Really? She's tampering. Order, order. I will have order. Franziska Von Karma, how could you? She's bowing like she's proud. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have had exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. Ha! You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell you. Trying to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. The truth! At last. Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've set up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he... It's the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. Flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witness. Did the monkey kill him? What if the monkey was wearing the cloak and the hat, killed him, and then jumped up and climbed up? It would have seemed like he floated away, but he just jumped up, grabbed the streetlight, and, left. Was she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why don't you believe me, especially since it's the best part of the story? Be honest. This is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness testimony, Mr. Wright? He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. You said it was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he is telling the truth? So I think. Nick, wait. These Max actually used magic. Max, you're right. How? What foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish dream? Don't be ridiculous. Magic did not exist. Suppose I'll let you all into my thinking regarding this matter. Criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile? If you disregard need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I must find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Hey, Speedies. What in the world's going on? He's doing his 5 of spades trick again. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this. But you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. It's invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best to catch this sucker. It's the monkey. I'm telling you, it's the monkey. Alright, we're gonna take a moment, go brush our tail. And I'll be right back. I'm back. I don't know where I am now. I'm here. Save progress. Bam. I gotta go do more investigating. Where was that? This night of the 27th. Was that a stream night? What day was that? It was not a stream night. I was here. What was I doing? Don't remember. Doesn't matter. Don't remember. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearlie showed me was incredible. Pros did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Heh. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, then just separated. She moved up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks, like flying away from the scene of a murder. Take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I'm not getting way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. Singing, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Think he might be trying to frame Max? That was it. He just simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's a reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that, Max. You're not helping with my confidence here, Maya. Alright, let's go back to circus entrance. You hear that? Sounds like two people are arguing. Let's do it. Are you ready? Yes? Wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work. You enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. Can't handle something as simple as this. What are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello, you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're in a secret crash training course? I'm sorry, secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? Can we do that? That's incredible. See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Just got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now I gotta swing back. It's time to take one more shot at Regina. I know that you already testified in court today. I'm talking about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. He said hello and didn't even get a reply. I noticed he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What'd you thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping I'd ask you about Regina. I'm pretty serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her, even now. Really? That's so sweet. If you really want to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Huh. Haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Wedding life is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Probably not. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. So how's the new routine working out? You two just take a chill pill? Already our routines are secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. Let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take it on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? That's Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? He seemed to really be fired up about all this. He's realized that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words. I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to our glorious victory. Not to be on your parade. Wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be part of this too. Oh, it's you two. Look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all of your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she'd be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip? No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. That's what happened. It might mean this killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who's in that room behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. We assume Miss Von Karma's going to start her investigation up there. Don't get any ideas going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? I told you! Francisca Von Karma! When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Haven't used in a while. Same thing. Do a pallet on top of it. Wow, Nick. That's me, PI. Yeah, we already did all that. His body was found here. The way he fell over made it look like he was carrying a wooden box. I don't know what really happened here. It's covered up by the tarp. An old sign, perhaps. Hey, look out. They got the killer trap. Oh. Okay. Seems like it was all at the time of murder, wasn't it? So they say the performers in the lodging house. Alright, let's move. Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell everything. Even before you stepped into this room. Sure, you'd have heard him laughing away. Aha, 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 aha. What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself? I thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Has anything changed in here? Nothing's really changed. Where I looked at all these things. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, so we gotta progress story so we can get in. Talk to Regina here. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know, but if she's with the tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Hey, Nick, you're kind of chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. There's nothing new here. Check the cafeteria. Ah, right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous cafeteria. Yikes, he's in an awful good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? When is this? It's easy. Alright, why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? I was gonna say because it's cheesy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Okay, I thought I was just making a joke. Oh, that's wrong. Try again. Oh, okay. What do you think? Oh, that was our answer. I got it. Okay, what's your answer? Because you're in the cafeteria. Exactly. Incredibly sad place, that cafe. That is not even, it's not even worth laughing. I did it. What's going on? He's being too nice. It's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough. Tough. Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning. I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story. And even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly. I cannot laugh at stunning comedy like that. Aren't you sure about your testimony today? That's all I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a cyclock. He must be telling the truth. Sorry, but I don't know anything about that. I'm just a clown. Alright. Alright, check the Remaster's office, I guess. Regina's in here? Max and Remaster, they're talking in this room. That could have been when the Remaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? We already looked in here. There's nothing new. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the... Let's go to the detention center. We haven't been everywhere yet. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. What about those people from the local TV station who came by? Instead of a famed magician, they said, let's make you your own very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the great prison escape. It will be aired live. Yeah, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. That actually would be very good. Like, I could actually see a company staging, like, a prison, like, you know, a full trial and everything. And then, you know, he goes to jail, and then they, you know, have his prison break. If I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, I'm sure there'd be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. The production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I have no choice. It'll be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Deny the crime. You didn't happen to fly off in the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. Time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off in the sky is not something I just do at will. I care what the studio clown says it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? Oh, you'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I think about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to be performed on the world stage. Performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That's something I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? About what Max just said rings true to my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? No, so I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. I'm sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. What can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila, here, take a look at this. Time to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Look at that fabulous stage. I've got the right roses, the cloak, the hat. First stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Crowd erupted into applause. At the time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. Never forgot how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I should explain that to other people in the circus. It's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, why don't you buy me a trophy? It's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. Sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. This is what you should tell them. Learn how to get them thrown in jail. Okay, now we have something to present them. Alright, let's go. Back to the circus. What percent? Might take a look at this. It's don't need you to look at this after all. I don't care about that, okay? Okay, see you still in the cafeteria? Ah, not this picture. You showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know about what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too, let me tell you. That thing is enormous. Oh, his bust! It's in the picture, I think. I make us worship it every day. He made us bow to its greatness. He's got a big bust. Wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. Huh. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared. Disappeared? I want to see it. There's a photo on the bulletin board over there. I just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. It's shiny! Look how shiny it is. Hey, Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Anything else strange about this place? Nope. No change that I can see. What if he's actually thinking about this or setting up a bad joke? Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. There really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teacher thing that does seem different. Now, tell us. What changed? Well, on the morning of the crime over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted there, front and center. This paper is torn, so I don't know what it said. I can see its title. Yikes. It says, to the murderer. Murderer? Yep, that's what it says. The rest of it's been ripped off. I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed that night after this paper was discovered. No, I'll post this thing. Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead. Alright, let's look at the thing. Look how shiny it is. I think that's important. The monkey took it. Let's double check the office. Alright, nothing there. Let's go back out front. Let's present this. I got nothing. Okay, got it. Alright, you're useless. He's got more to say, though. Alright, we'll go back here. That makes sense. Let's go back over here and talk to him. How about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you? Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat. I was enjoying my morning tea. The ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. The ringmaster read the note. He turned an incredible bright red. Suddenly, he tore it off the wall and showed it into a pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Oh, I don't want to steal this fun from my sweetie. Go and find out on your own. Sure you can find it somewhere. We know where it is. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Alright, let's go. Back to the circus. We keep going back and forth, back and forth. At Big Top. New message room. We saw this in there before, but we never could get it. Hey, see that? There's a scrap of paper showed in the pocket of the tailcoat. You know? I feel like I know what that is. That's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check it out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house, Plaza. Tonight, 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Okay, so the statue fell on him, knocked him out, and then they raised it back up. I need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Regina now? Nope, no Regina. What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it, it's making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger. Bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. There, okay, we're making progress. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. Ms. Von Karma. Beep, 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 beep. Nick, what is that? What, the beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma, huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? Come on, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See you, pal. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Linz is biting at us. Ow! As biting us lashes from the whip. Isn't that just a battery? Von Karma surely did appear. It's real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day. Today my dream finally comes true. In the story of defeat at your hands making national news. Ha ha ha. National news? You possess such a small esteem scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands on something big, huh? Ha, I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? Who's a witness? You must be the acrobat, right? Putting it in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. I got it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. I gotta try and find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? He must be the esteemed Manfred Bardkrama. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you were talking about? You understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I have to see him again. One more time. Him? sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth, why don't you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? You know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right, it was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right, again. Miles is like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases, and defeated him soundly. We also defended him once. A little after that, the case was over. He vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one. He's not dead. I don't believe it. He never set foot in court again. Then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Of course he did. He ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick! About Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring him up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're God's gift for prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too. Well, what in the world happened? Humph. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick, let's go. We need to talk with the act performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Acro's room. We finally meet this guy. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. I'm trying to figure out if that's a pun of some sort. I don't know if it is. Mr. Acro, how did you know my name? Detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. This filler episode that covers transition between games. Acro, why didn't you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seemed like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. She's a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing? Detecting him grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs are badly damaged. Can't walk now? I can't even stand now. Since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. Actually, happened during an acrobatics session, right? Uh-oh. He's triple locked. Cyclops! Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What about Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? In almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on in the circus then? Stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. When I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Geez, that sounded really ominous. What'd you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. See, the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying. I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. And Nick. Ew. Huge pile of trash. Mine's trash, another monkey's treasure. Right, look at all. They're all shiny things. It's even got a motorcycle exhaust. I was saying, oh, tuba, right? What's a tuba, silly? You didn't know that? Actually, I think that's a sousaphone. What's the difference between a tuba and a sousaphone? Okay, yeah, that is a tuba. Never mind. My bad. Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Oh, she is a shining beauty. The reflection's here. Money must use this to swing around on. But Nick, you know, you would ride on it too. Maybe later. He's got a barbell. Now, everything he's got is for upper body training. These are all the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey Nick, what? Not this one. This barbell here is a new model. Don't do it, Maya. You don't end up a muscle woman. It's incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. There's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Okay, it's a monkey calendar. Akko must really love monkeys. Let's give it a shot. See if we can break the locks. I doubt we have enough right now. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. Without the real cause, they have no reason to keep it secret. Akko, are you really telling me that the practice accident was the cause of your injury? Akko, just tell me the truth. Mind if I ask you a question first? What do you want to know? Think I could get an injury like this from something like that? Ouch. That's how you handle yourself. I suggest a net if you ever try the tightrope. He's right. I slipped up just now. I've got to rethink things. Alright, let's back out. We're down to our last chance. That hole must be under his bed, right? Anything about this? Nope. Where's Regina? Alright, here's Regina. Probably. Grr. Got a bad feeling about this. Grr. Rawr. Yeah, Nick. Wonderful. Today's special must be filet au phoenix. Stay, heal. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. He's here teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. And I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. Someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. I bet you there's no way that Maya believes in that. I mean, there's no way I believe that. Think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You think so? Yeah, you will, I think. Yeah, I've got a feeling that everyone's doing okay. Doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. It means a lot to you. It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. Got lots of spangles. It's pretty beautiful. You should see it. You should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Mr. Attorney, huh? You saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's very important to me. Yeah. It's all up to us. There's no turning down that request. Hey, you really gonna do it? I want to present this. Gina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? Huh, I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go into the cafeteria and eat my breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper is in your pocket? Yep, since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belongs to someone else's pocket. Then what? She put it on the board. I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. So I got up there. How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. Wonder who wrote this. Alright, let's see if we can find the monkey. Is he not? He's not in Acro's room. We gotta present this, right? What's this? That's what we want to know. It's posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. Got something to do with her. Should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Hey, money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? Yes, indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not so great with the ladies. I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. Where's the monkey? That sounds fantastic, so we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's feeling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Just a meaty toasted bun, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Now that the ringmaster's gone, what are you going to do? That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Akro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Akro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I think of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max will still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. No. Lots left to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. Tragedy? You know what he's talking about? Get over what? What tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Must be the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, yes. That's it. No, it's not it. Right, girly. Dang, dang, dang. Correctamundo. Doesn't mean ding. Mo, I mean no respect, but are you lying to us? Yeah. No, not at all. I'll mention that. Just the way you said, if everyone could get over the tragedy, seems a bit strange. It's not like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek, 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 eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Got more locks! Oh no. Only 2 here though. Getting close to truth. About 6 months ago, it was just a little accident. Give me a break. This old man have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? Alright, let's try presenting. I don't know if we have any evidence though. We're gonna fail. Haven't found it yet. Nobody tells what happened 6 months ago. Wonder what went on at the circus. Okay, there's no need to look so scared when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Fortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea what happened back then. Oh, you said something about an accident. It's going to have to be the cause of the accident, would it? Alright, you think we should save? Alright, we'll save. Alright, let's go back to Akro's room. And see if the costume is there. I assume we were looking for the monkey, but apparently we're not. Maybe we're going back and find the costume. Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Well, she's a training beauty. Hey, that net strips. Mine must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. Hey, Ash, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. The net looks fine to me. You really think he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Well, 3 hints out of tail might make it be an unfair advantage. How are you doing, Ash? Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. The monkey! Nick, it's Bunny! That monkey's holding something. That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Time to take on the monkey. Take on the monkey. Attorney style. Stay. Stay, Money. Stay. Ooh, ooh. I'm glad you could join us. I'm doing good. Hey, it's working. It sounded like he was confused at the end of that. Ooh. Stay. Ah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yikes. Wah. I knew that acting like Regina would do the trick. Nick, you. I tried to Money was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean? I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you to the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. I mean, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. It's not my size at all. Let's look at the costume. I want to look at it. Can we examine it? No, we can't. Ow! Frosty woke up. Ow! Quit it! Being mean? You're not now. You were then. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Doesn't mean you're not sleeping. Of course you can be sleeping at work. Hydrate, you got it. Here you go, Regina. Hey, thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention that. Love you, Mr. Attorney. Flush, it's nothing. No wonder guys melt much in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Oh, this costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about? Oh, the one that someone killed. Let's talk about Leon. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. Oh, he hurt the acrobat! He was sitting down, he opened his mouth, you know, gah. When he did that, I put my head in his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. People in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. Start screaming because they love seeing you do that? Anyways. What's the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. That's when Leon, yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. And now the court record. Are we gonna go for it? I think we have it. Alright, who do we go to? Do we go to you wanna go to Mo first? Bum, bum, bum. Let's go for it. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during practice, right? How did you... I've got one! Told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who's bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved? Huh? Mo was talking about. Mo. This person you promised you wouldn't say anything? Let's go for it. Must have been Aqua, right? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to Remaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please, tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Aqua. Refill my health. Okay, we got a little bit back. We got some health back. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No. But it probably would have been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. That's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How's he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Who's Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling. Everyone called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seemed to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with you, Leon." Why'd you do that? I don't know. That's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. He? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. No way. That's impossible. A smirking lion. A flying murderer. Why does it seem like there's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. Circus would have been shut down if we had. Next day, their master took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. All his truthfulness put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. There goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Achoo! Achoo! Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? Use a pepper and slip on a banana peel? That's basic clownmanship. Really, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Hey, does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. That would always tease her with pepper. That? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They look perfect together, huh? Think about this person. Sorry, I've already given my heart to another man. Interested in enrolling your dating service, huh? I wonder if you knew this person. Alright, we go back to Acro. Alright, up we go. I'm straight back in, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in an accident 6 months ago. See that he knows that we know. Oh, well, it seems you've got things you won't talk about, so fire away. Alright, let's go. Alright, glowing light. Send the birds away. The monkey looks very evil in that dark light view. Alright, about the wheelchair. Alright, blah, 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 blah. We got the lion, right? Yeah, 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Okay, I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. Simon's right, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked's not the best word to be using. Let me rephrase that. As battled the lion. So you enjoy telling jokes, why would I decide to battle a lion? You had to fight, you had to fight. Save one. Okay, easy enough. Bat. It's a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? That's how I got the terrible injury. Okay, 2 down. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue? Anyways, you're an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together. Like always. I see. An accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last socket lock. Maybe one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. What about this, Acro? Aware how strange seems it. Oh, speak, you know what happened before you do, but you're wrong. But it's good you haven't come to grips with what's going on. Oh wow, that hit hard. He's just found Ben. Well, he'll always be here. As long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. That's a good thing for him or not. I can't really say. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl's an animal tamer? The animal's not the only thing she tames. Huh? Act 3, Master Ben. She had them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? Huh, maybe I went a bit overboard. Regina's an innocent. She was incredibly sheltered just as a child. It seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. What? She was just like the animal she claims to tame. She's innocent. That she can be so cruel. What happened between Acro and Regina? Bam! We got it. Let's go. See, look at the monkey. Oh, it's too late. What? It's back? Okay. Okay, okay. It's okay, we got this. Present. Bam. Alright, profiles. Bam. I don't want to save scum it. Alright, here we go. Regina, you always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regina tried to attack you? Twice. Haha, he wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. He isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. He and Bat were such good friends back then. You still hate Regina. I got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? No, maybe I overdid it again. If I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... The note. Take the note. This, where'd you get it? Regina posted on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Or that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning. You wrote this and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. We broke it! Health back! Although the health is draining a lot quicker now. So I don't know how, that's probably like 3 hits, maybe, at most. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside Leon's mouth just like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid, too. I mean, teenage guy, you know, teenage girl. I mean, I've already said many times, teenagers are stupid. No offense if you're a teenager. Just acknowledge that you're stupid. Everyone is a teenager. Everyone was stupid when they were a teenager. That includes me. That includes Treeborn. That includes Zelric. That includes Frosty. Some people never grow out of being stupid. That'd be me. But some people do grow out of being stupid. Grow out of being stupid. But anyway, teenagers, stupid. Get used to it. And then get out of it. That line was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experiences in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. That's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. Well, you're not a teenager. I'm telling you, teenagers are stupid by default. When people grow up and start to mature and become teenagers, they get stupid. I mean, I guess, you know, maybe they were stupid, because children are kind of stupid sometimes too. But children just don't know any better. As they start to learn better, then they're stupid for other reasons. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Oh, wait. New topic. Bat and Regina, they were such a great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. The scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. We did it. He looked like it. He was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. He bit down on Bat's head. He's not smiling. He's sneezing. Expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick. I know. Most said the same thing. Wait, what do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Miss Von Karma, I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. The scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. We should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I've figured something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. It's all beginning to come together now. We got it figured out. Excellent time to go brush my tail. Now we got it figured out. Who was the killer? Oh, who is the killer? Did I screw up at my saves? We'll go here. No, it can't be the monkey. Alright, I'll be right back. We go brush. Alright, I'm back. Alright, we saved it, so we gotta press on. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I get going in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Tee-hee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina! How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today? Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? What kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. It's not right, my sweetie. Sweeties. Hydrate, you got it. Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Well, Max, looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm going to just remember the audience. Bum. See, Frosty gets naughty. Told you. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. I guess you threw one too many nuts, didn't you, Frosty? She's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to you. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to you, Governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. Why is everybody bringing Max milk? Oh my, thanks. How are you today, Wright? Well, I got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. All I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is. I'm used to it already. Which means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? I guess we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. If we rely on evidence, it's the only way that we'll get past Acro and to the truth. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyway, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. She'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want to make sure Regina watches? Yes. That's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. It's nobody's place to tell other people what to believe. Like, I don't care if you believe that, when people die, they turn into trees and, whatever, or, you believe that you're, for alien spaceships, aliens from another planet. And the spirits are just aliens inside these bodies. And they, fly off, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not my place to judge that. Let people believe what they want. Court's now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Ms. Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. Prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. If he was, he wouldn't be able to tell us. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness. Or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Through this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. Explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poor Gumshoe. Very well, please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. He brought the birds with him. Name and occupation. Kim Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus. Where were you on the night of the crime? Also, how is he so tall? He's in a wheelchair, so how is he the same height? I guess we'll see when we cut back, right? Where were you on the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. Look at the map. You see the witness room is near the crime scene. My room's on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. Huh. Night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. By that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. And a few minutes later, I saw someone flying right by my window. What's up, Ash? It's Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind. That's who it looks like. You need my opinion? Okay, what do you need my opinion on? I'm listening. I'm listening. I can see there, I can see there. Just look there, look there. There, look there. What's up? Look there, look there. Look there, look there. There, there. There, there. What am I giving an opinion on? Ba-da-ba. Well, assuming they're both, you know, willing participants, then I would say yes. Because I don't see why it matters, you know. I guess technically no, they could, you know, they could be bisexual. So, you know, or pansexual, or, you know, anything. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need to add. I'll also have to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Big stretch, you got it. Let's see, is this one? I can't remember which one it is. This one? Nope, wrong one. Big stretch. Okay, big stretch. And that's how I hear my toilet drip. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll get back. Hold it! Hey, you got it. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool, wished to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. Just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. You said that you were resting in your bed. One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. There are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, would it be a good idea to close some curtains? I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Haha, sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. Ow! Witness will proceed with his testimony. That time I heard a large thump when I was trying outside the window. Your room was on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. You said you were resting in bed. That's correct. So you were still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Guessing Aqua doesn't have to get results. Maybe something was contradicting what he had just said. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. If I can find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. Moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. Are you sure it was a human being? Could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure? Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. Ow! You have no need to mince with words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night. He was a human. Yeah, just strengthen his testimony. The background statement judges the facts. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. If I can find a clear contradiction, should tread lightly. We have to pick one of these statements, I think. I think your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. The lights lit things up enough for me to see. Honestly, there's only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. I still need a brick image and have to convert it to the right kind of file, then set it up to throw and add the redeem. It's a pain. Ow! Maybe for the new year. Sometime in the new year, sometime in January, I'll try to do it, okay? Enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It's the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. See other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around the body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. More impressive than the less results I seem to get. Really? When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream? It's unimportant. I believe the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Make sure let's ask the witness. How? Objection. Sustained. We'll sustain that. Echo must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Challenge me to expose his lies in court. I think press on this one. I'm sure you could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility. I don't know where to press. Now, where do we press? I do have the bust. Alright, we already pressed on that. Let's look at my thing. Let's press on this. Alright, let's press on this, and we're gonna do extra press. Huge contradiction to the testimony that was just given. The proof of evidence. That's right. Just need some evidence.
Take that!
This. Wait, what was this? Ow. Just don't get to do your experience, right? Don't forget. Not going to be able to get through this usual bluff routine. Let's be ready to take off once again. I chose a guilty verdict. You're bluffing? I forgive any more mockeries made of this court. Oops. Just gotta prove with evidence.
Hold it!
I was turned off. I think we go for the hat. Should I just...
Objection!
Alright, present evidence. The hat.
Take that!
I've seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? Silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me. It's a shame because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats? No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. I disagree. How's he that tall? Maybe they lowered the stand for him? Order.
Objection!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? I opened my big mouth, and now I had to back it up. How, Mr. Wright? What causes witness to commit perjury? In this court today. I think he was dreaming. It's obvious that what Aka saw he didn't actually see at all because it was a dream.
Objection!
Plan on writing off all the inconvenient facts of nothing but dreams? You should just pinch your cheeks and see if you're actually awake. Ow! I think your whip proved this isn't a dream just fine. How about you try an answer that actually explains things? Okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth, now I gotta back it up. Okay. Right. Also went to commit perjury today. I think we're going with this. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accused Acro himself. On this occasion, accused is Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? I was going to accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You have learned how to try and grab an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? You don't believe me? Just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. You know who's calm? Guilty people. Well, he's always staying rather calm and collected. So I learned that from I don't remember what it was, but it was based off of like cop shows. Like they always have people calm when the cops are questioning them. Nobody's calm unless you're guilty. Like think about it. Let's say you're at work And the cops show up to ask questions of you. You're gonna be real nervous. You're gonna be sweating. You're gonna go like this. Wait, the bird's pecking his face. I just imagine, Frosty, the cops show up and have to ask you questions. You're gonna be nervous because you're like, what'd I do? What happened? I don't know. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to Vince's accusation? I don't even need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave that lodging house. That's true. I said Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. Just by accusing me of murder, of all things. He threw something out the window! Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear that the accusation is ludicrous. She's right, way to pick on the disabled, you heartless school man. Here's a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. That's enough of this little game. Got a doctor's note to confirm that Akko is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. Hear the defense now. Akko had an accomplice. I say, Mr. Wright, did Akko have an accomplice? Of course he did. It's impossible for Akko to be a murderer in this case. That's the case, then it's natural to consider possible accomplices. No say. Not good, not good. This isn't going to end well. You think you're going to get off easy. What? You must not have heard the sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. You're falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes. That's right. We won't be stopping at Akko to be making other accusations. I did not have an accomplice. Things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Gulp. Very well. Let's continue. Monkey! Who pretends would happen to be Akko's accomplice? You don't say. Uh-oh. This is suddenly looking very, very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off that easy. What? Oh, did you hear that? Hear what? What is foundation? Yes, Mr. Wright. Any proof the person you need an accomplice? Statue? That's a statue, right? It's gotta be a statue. Let's go with the statue.
Take that!
That's right. Yes, Your Honor? This piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power. You missed that sound. You know, sound of you receiving a penalty. Oh. What are you doing, Nick? What do you say about this, Jen? It went all the way back here. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of this mystery accomplice. Now this time, Von Karma. What? You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There's no accomplice. Akko Planner committed this murder all by himself. I still think the monkey helped him. What are you getting at? Keep them on their toes, Nick. I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. Show how Akko murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright? Now let's do it. Strink's right. This witness is killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I think you clear something up for me. The crime was committed. Exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Bam.
Take that!
He was obviously here the entire time. That's Akko's room. Pretty simple, eh? Akko wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there's only one correct answer. Akko didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingling? It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. The witness has stated your assertion is impossible. Since he's in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You got a point. Got it once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. It was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mostly he saw Max, didn't he? I might. It's still impossible for you to mystify. Mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? I can't leave my room. I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How do you do it? Next course is legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. Mess up here. She's right. I can't mess up here. I got this from Spirit's thought. The Echo killed the room master. He did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it. And enlighten us as to how Mr. Ding committed the crime. How he committed the crime. Can we present evidence, or maybe we can't present evidence right now? Present it? Alright, let's do it. We're gonna present some evidence. What did Mr. Ding just commit? Oh, there we go. The bust. What did Mr. Dingler use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust? It's quite a large bust. And because it's life size, it's also very, very heavy. Heavy. Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Ah! See? This is how Akko was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. They're getting a lot of mileage out of that big bust thing. Order! Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the Ringmaster? Not a simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it'd be incredibly easy to commit.
Objection!
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. Look at him! Look how buff he is. Well, Akko's an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Stringling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Akko's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Akko. You can't run away from things this time. Ow! Now, what should I say if I were you? Yeah, that's kind of insensitive. Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor. Physical health of the witness is material to this case. I'm gonna get proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony, you say. Von Karma. Just using his testimony as a rouse to stall for time.
Objection!
Ruse? That's what we need for such testimony. If this has his version for the murder, the prosecution has the right to respond. Defense's objection is overruled. Why can't you see things my way for once in a while? Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. Arg, that one will sink to any low to win a case. Alright, physical state. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. It makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. Thus, it'd be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony. It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick it himself out far enough to look. Not to mention he could not have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. So I was thinking, what is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I'd like to proceed with my cross-examination. Simply stalling is shameful, really. Grr, I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus! Have you ever lifted the bust up the bust before? No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands. I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Money? That crazy monkey's lifted Max's bust before? Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat. Oh, my legs were injured. What have you been doing to keep in shape? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze of the tightrope. No say. But no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Keep in mind, Mr. Fink's right. I won't lose either, Slowpoke. I mean, Nick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did this discussion turn to me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average bear. No, lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. So I haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't have thrown the bus out the window. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. It's impossible to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. When I say it would have been possible, let me explain. Except that if I was carrying the bus, I couldn't see out below the window. Thus, there's no way that I would know the location of the Ringmaster's head. I suppose you've got a point. Hey, Nick. Huh? Turn things around, maybe think of it sort of like this. If you knew the location of the Ringmaster's head, then you could drop the bust. This makes sense. I could prove somehow. I could do the location of the Ringmaster's head without looking down. I think I've already explained things sufficiently. Thus would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on, don't you think? All you had to do was drop it, then there wouldn't have been a problem at all. All I had to do was drop it. You're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way I could have landed a direct hit on the Ringmaster's head. Kinda makes your theory a bit pointless, isn't it, Mr. Wright? I was strong enough to lift the bust. What if you aim for the Ringmaster's head? Wonder if you used some kind of tool to aim for the Ringmaster. Hesitate, Nick, show them what you got. Be careful, I have to find something that fits perfectly the case. I remember finding a sort of tool. Maybe we overlooked something. The box! The box! Echo, you didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the Ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain the things, Mr. Wright. Maybe we should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. Ah! Same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over. The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the Ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the Ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean, if the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way they could miss the head of the victim. No! Yep, nice to get the Christmas outfit. Order. It's unbelievable. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Ow! Alright, I'm back. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward! So the next question I have is who placed that wooden box at the scene? Mr. Dingley, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all you had to do was lower it down. Ow! I would whip some sense into you. Ow! Mr. Phoenix, right. Ow! Mr. Head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. Why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. Had the most peculiar feature. I think it's the weight. The weight. The box has a remarkable weight. Weight? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift up their body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. It also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That's correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down, which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool! Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? I remember. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I cannot possibly leave the lodging house by myself. That means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Yeah, I got it. I still consider that an accomplice. Arg. That's exactly how Lewis would have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. It's no place to get perplexed. Gotta get my wits about me and prove how things will happen once and for all. That's right. Hear your explanation. How Lewis get the bus from the cafeteria to his room. Monkey!
Take that!
A monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. I like when he sold the ventriloquist ring. So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room?
Objection!
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Objection!
Maybe you should put this whip down sometimes and read the court record. Oh, that burn. Ah, there's some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Wah! Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. Hydrate, you got it. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be in the market for a new roommate. Order, order! I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. How is she searching for it? They just found out about it just now. I knew about it, they didn't. Let's say the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, that event, something else would have been used as a murder weapon. Oh, wait. Do you mean this bust was a murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Akko saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyway, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, it is entirely possible that Akko was the murderer. More on! Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow! Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And what is that? You should know that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Ah! There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. Murder occurred. There were 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Yes, and only this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Who was the murderer the clown saw? Bronze statue! Take that. He saw Max's... Ow! That's who's the other person most saw on the scene. Evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Objection!
Au contraire, mon frere, it does indeed have something to do with the question. Most say he saw Max's silhouette. They didn't actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. He saw the bust! With a cloak on! How's that possible? Simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? So what he saw was wearing a cloak. There's a reason why he couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot, who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It's a matter who put it on the bust. Wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Question of utmost importance in this case, don't you agree? No, you got me. Have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? It's gotta be him, right? I wonder if Mr. Phoenix right. Did the defendant wear his cloak the entire time he's at practice? So how did this person get a hold of the cloak? Well, furthermore, how did this person have gotten the cloak onto the bust, I wonder? Person not spotted at the scene. I'm sorry. Ooh. So nice about telling me I'm wrong. It hurts even more. That's right. Who put the cloak on the bust? The defendant. Or the victim. Who did it? It's not him. No, no, no. I don't think she would do it. I feel like it's the victim. Fool! Him? You're saying it was the victim himself? Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed a cloak on the bust? This cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. It'll be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright. Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. So there's only one picture I can paint anyway. Alright? So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Ackroyd used a rope to lower the wooden box into the scene. He attached that rope to the bust, and dangled the bust out the threaded window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. She feared he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house. But none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. Mr. Ackroyd took his chance and released the rope. That's when the magic happens. The very instant the bust hit the victim. Just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What? The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. The impact also caused the sound a witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Akko naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. I played a roller coaster tycoon game a long time ago, but I ended up murdering a lot of people. And that's how the magical murder disappearing into the sky came to be. Bum bum bum. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Akko, it can only have been you. Akko's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. So, what now? You've got yourself a rather long-winded tale. Do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Evidence? In this court, only two things matter, the power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr. Wright, prosecutor brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, say they want evidence. Explain how there can only be one possible murder method. There's just something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? Contradiction, actually. Okay then. Use that and get out of this jam. There's enough talking amongst yourself. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Evidence to the court that backs your claims. Well, hard proof that you've unraveled the trick. Alright, here we go. The pepper. Is it the pepper, you think? No, that'd be the motive. That's the motive. Well, this is how we know he did it. I don't know, I got two. You think I should save? Can't save. There's no saving here. There's no saving. Alright, let's start rolling things out. This is not it. This is not it. Not that. I don't think this is useful. Those two are not useful. My brain? I didn't present the note.
Take that!
Try again. That's enough. Oh, well, I failed. I don't know what I need to use. It sucks. I lose so much life on these things. Ow! Is this the right one? Yeah. Ow! I gotta go through all this too. I gotta go back all this stuff again. Alright, let's skip. Let's go, go, go. Okay, we skip this way. Alright, we just gotta remember how to do it. Alright. Ow! Alright, we're skipping. Alright, go, go, go. Oh, we gotta go through all this. Alright.
Hold it!
Alright, let's cross-examine. Alright, let's take a soul here. Alright, take a soul. This one?
Hold it!
Sure is a human being. I can pass the large action figure. Was it there or was it the next one? I think it was this one. It was this one. That was off. Contradiction. Let's go. Contradiction. Hat.
Take that!
Alright, present the hat. Alright, got the hat. One-of-a-kind hat. Rectangle eye. Order, order. Motive. Real culprit. Alright, we accuse! We should accuse! Blah, 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 blah. This reminds me of a story I saw on, like, Dungeons & Dragons where, they had a woman with the beast tongue thing. Alright, hydrating. I'm almost out of water. And she'd get the animals to, do stuff. Like, she gave them, a piece of a ration that had an explosive rune in it. And said, you know, go eat this on the clock tower and then come back and have the rest of it. Takes it to the clock tower and it explodes and blows up the clock tower. Alright. Of course it didn't. No compass. Last time on karma. What? Gotta go suck me in this one. Wait back up, Mr. Wright. Did it all by himself. Order. Let's do it. Where was he? Bam. It's up to here. That's Echo's room. It's that way. Right, it's in the room. We made it so far. That's the frustrating part. We made it so far, and then we're just set all the way back. Can we save here? We can save right here. But I think we're good. I'm going to save. That way we don't have to do the whole thing again. Alright. Yeah, I know. But I got more health this time. Present evidence! This. The bust! Ah! Bun, dun, bun, dun. The force of gravity. Gravity, my biggest enemy in games. Order. Alright. We're almost back to where we were. I can possibly wheelchair for something so heavy. It's impossible. He's really buff. He's an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Alright, we're almost there. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's get caught up. We're almost there. I think Daniel would win the case. Alright guys, physical state. We list something that sounds that bust. Very can exert that kind of force. Okay, we know what to do. We know what to do. Alright, cross-examination. Let's do it. Can list something like that. Strong enough body. Make it known. Alright, we present the box. Alright, present the box. Echo, you didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? We're drawing out Mr. Wright. I already knew ahead of time where the remaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I might add. You're silly hinting at things are pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Just take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. Same wooden box the victim was found hunched over. Same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means the wooden box already placed the scene of crime. Maybe your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment the bus came falling down, exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted it up, this wooden box. Which means the answers to all these questions now crystal clear. You mean, we're to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box. There's no way that you can miss the head of the victim. No! I'm catching up. Order, this is unbelievable. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward! The next question I have is who placed the wooden box in the scene? Mr. Dingley, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all you had to do was lower it down. Ow! I've got some sense to you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made, indeed. And the most peculiar feature, the weight of the box. It's a heavy box. The box has a remarkable weight. According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box was required. Oh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body, wouldn't they? Wouldn't you say? Unless you're stupid and lifted your back, and then you throw out your back. That's exactly what I was trying to point out. So the box is also very large. The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That's correct. To lift out the box, you'd have to squat down, and use the handles, and your head be in the same place. Which means, no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool! So you twist and pull with your back to get it? Frost, you're gonna get people hurt. People believe you. Do you even bother listening to me anymore? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? I remember. Of course I remember. It's on top of the table in the cafeteria. What happened to it? I'd like to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I cannot possibly leave that lodging house by myself. Oh, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the room captured in my room? You see, Miss Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Arg. That's exactly how the wizard would carry the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. There's no place to get perplexed. Gotta get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all. Mr. Right, let's hear your explanation. How the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room.
Take that!
Monkey! A monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he sold the ventriloquist ring. So you're saying the witness had a monkey steal the bus? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room?
Objection!
But the bus was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze and all that shiny.
Objection!
Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. My, there's some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Wow! I mean, that means that statue is worth a lot of money. Like, if those are like playing cards made out of platinum, that means that statue is probably worth like a couple grand. Echo! Money's a strong monkey, right? It's easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I would be on the market for a new roommate. Order, order! I said order! Miss Von Karma, where's the bus in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. Let's say the monkey had not stolen the bus. What would happen then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Oh, wait. Do you mean this bus was a murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. It is entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron! Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow. Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And what's that? Did you know? Forgot about your fraud of magic client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Ah! There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That's true. I just found out, Mr. Wright. Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. My chance to turn this trial around. What occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell, Barry, and the other was the murderer himself. It's only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who's the murderer the clown saw? Bust.
Take that!
I saw Max's bust. Ow! So who's the other person most saw on the scene? Has nothing to do with the question.
Objection!
Au contraire, mon frere, it does indeed have something to do with the question. Most said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How's that possible? It's simple, really. What Moe actually saw that night was Max's bust.
Objection!
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The way he saw was wearing a cloak.
Objection!
That's the reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot, who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance in this case, don't you agree? No, he caught me. So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Wow, 3 life for this. Bam! Fool, him? You're saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. The victim himself placed the cloak on the bust? Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. It won't be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright. Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyway. Alright. You want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Akko used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust. And dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room, and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But you see, feared, he spotted the entrance of this lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. That's when Akko took his chance to release the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that bust hit the victim, you wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet. What? The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. The impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed this crime, Akko naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair he couldn't see out his window. Just kept pulling the bust up. And that is how the magical murder disappeared into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Akko, it could only have been you. Akko's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. So? What now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. Do you have any evidence to prove your fairy tale is true? Evidence? It's court. Only 2 things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. That's right? Actually brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they want evidence. Can we save now? Oh, let's save. Before we get into this. Alright, let's give it a shot. To explain how there can only be one possible murder method. But there's still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? Contradiction, actually. Okay then, use that and get out of this jam. As for talking amongst yourselves, proceed, Mr. Wright. Some evidence to the court that backs up your claims. Cookie! Oh, no, 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 no. Eat a cookie. Nom, 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 nom. I missed the cookie. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Get in my face. Nom, nom. Cookie. Is the pepper? It's not the pepper. It's not the pepper? Try again. If I'd been silent for 2 more seconds, I would have screamed. Nick, hey, they found evidence. And have the clone be one possible murder weapon. There's something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual. Contradiction, actually. Okay, then use that and get out of this jam. No, I didn't see 2 hats. I'm trying the bust. Oh, we failed again. I don't know what they want. Crime scene. I don't remember what he saw. It's been too long. Yeah, Mo saw. He didn't see the. He didn't see the. He didn't see the rose. The flowers. How does Max see symbols? You know, the steel cat, the cloak, and the white roses. Symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. Steel cat was the one, white roses were the other. But the theory explains all these contradictions. You fool. Do you ever shut up? Max's steel cat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? Just that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a steel cat. There's only one explanation for that. The steel cat that Mo saw was actually the bus. Makes sense if you look at it that way. Then he did see the steel cat, well, sort of. Fine, you got one. What about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what the ventriloquist said in court. He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. Con's testimony didn't match. Con said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please call the incident when the cloak snagged on the bust. The cloak snagged on the bust. What happened to the white roses? They were hidden behind the cards. Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged on the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Ah! Explaining why Mo didn't see them. White roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Order, order! It's quite a shocking state of affairs. Trist's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Mr. Nick, the Maid von Karma will finally throw in the towel. Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research your circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude toward the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Before we do that, I'm gonna go brush my tail, and get some water. I'm out of water. This is a thirsty game. I'll be right back, okay? Alright, I'm back. We gotta hear Acro's story. Alright, Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respects the ringmaster. Acro's motive, Seems this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I'll listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. Court will now take a 10-minute recess. Oh, I guess I should have. I guess I already took my recess. I already took my recess. Ow! Well, how was I not supposed we were about to have a recess? I can't believe it. Acro. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Definitely is. I think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus! Am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? Psst, psst, cough. But, I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why. Cough. Hey, pal. Hey, normally after I went to all the trouble to bring you some evidence? Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Ah, forget it. I'm going to home. You deserve to be guilty anyway. Now, Detective. I'm sorry, look. Why don't you relax a little? Got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, Detective? Ho, ho, ho. Well, you insist. How about that evidence you mentioned? What is it? Here you go. Well, this was yesterday in Acro's room. Yep, I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later. Well, Miss Von Karma, be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all a secret. Huh? Look, details are in a need-to-know basis. And we're not really allies or anything. Wait, we can look at it right now, can't we? Stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. We'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? Uh-huh. That reminds me, I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. What do you mean by that? The very end part? Not sure. It's all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Ah! Don't scare me like that! So there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? Is it milk? It's milk. Wow. Reception area looks like some kind of dairy. Hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. An entire dairy's worth of milk for me? Why are they sending a whole bunch of milk? Is that a reference to something? Am I missing something? Why is everybody bringing in milk? Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with the actor's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. Is that something I'm supposed to know? If it is, let me know. If it's not, and we're going to explain it later, then don't let me know, I guess. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. What kind of motive Akko would have to commit this crime? Should now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor. Please believe your testimony. Let me get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Do me a favor and don't ask a question you don't want to hear the answer to. Gulp. We're still down to one life, aren't we? When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. So the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. We became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I want to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. Now, anyone could think that Akko would kill the man he held in such esteem. Absolutely right. How can anyone think that? Mr. Wright? Well, there's no real need for cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Akko kill the ringmaster? Might be my last chance to answer that question. Of course I'll cross-examine. Vince has the right to cross-examine the witness. Oof, you're so tactless, Mr. Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. Right? We're on our last life, so when we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. We? Yes, my brother Sean and I. What, you have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Akko? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4. Parents were very cool, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us. This allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the very big circus. Nick, Judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Ow! Shuffle. No crying in court! Let's keep going. The witness may proceed with his testimony. It's when the ringmaster at the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about the other people at the circus? It's over 15 years ago. Back then there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. The ringmaster, he would always come and see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help him. I wanted to thank him. Nick, Zach was such a wonderful person. I know, he seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult. So how long have you been a performer? You're an acrobat around 9 years old. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age? I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. It's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dinglingberries. That's nearly a household name. You heard of them in Germany. Liar. The point is that I wanted to be of some use to the circus. Oh, you really are a remarkable young man. Just keeps looking at Akko almost like a proud father. Humph. I want to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ow! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix, right? Have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of the witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix, right? You better think hard. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. How's she allowed to do this in court? Huh. No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I can chase down the truth, but I end up just looking like a jerk. It'll be enough for now. Whether or not this man will kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it's pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. That's right. I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I'd like to know. Can you provide an explanation as to why Akko would want the ringmaster dead? Of course I can. Now that I've come this far, there's no way I can answer, no I can't. Oh, this is gonna be good. Very well, then please enlighten the court. Some evidence that proves Akko's motive for killing the ringmaster. Let me just go over this one more time. This is why Akko killed the ringmaster? That's correct. I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence? What are we supposed to learn? Looks like you just won the award for biggest failure in court. Ouch. Biggest failure in court. That stings. Ouch. I hate being down to one life. I hate being down to one life. We'd have to go back to a previous save to not have more than one life. Alright, let's catch back up. I should have gone with the brother. What if I don't cross-examine? Alright, what if I just don't cross-examine? Maybe I don't need to. Ow! Why are you throwing stuff at me? There's no need to cross-examine the witness. What's that? Why was the ringmaster murdered? There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already. Ow! Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. See, I told you! You're at the same place. I'd like to know, can you provide an explanation as why? Of course I can. Now I've come this far, there's no way to answer no I can't. Oh, this is gonna be good. Very well, please enlighten the court. Some evidence that proves the motive. The brother. Let me just go this one more time. Just find the Akko killer. That's correct. I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. Exactly what supposed to... What? Really? I hate having one life! I'm so bad at this. Okay. Ow! Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's move ahead. Hey, I'm gonna move our save up a little bit. I keep doing bad. Alright, we'll save as soon as we get a chance. Alright, let's just save over that one. Alright. It's the pepper. We're gonna go with the pepper. We're going with the pepper. Alright, we know the answer.
Take that!
Let me get this way. It's not the pepper? It's not the pepper. What? What is it? Alright, we're gonna move. I'm gonna save again. I guess we're not that far back. I'm still gonna save it. Alright, we're gonna save over this. We know the answer. Why would I say this? Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Akko killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? Because Akko had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow! You foolish attempts. Foolish like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster. If you want to jump to that end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things. Akko, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What'd you just say? I'm saying that the target of this witness's murder's plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What? Order. I don't care who... Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice as you must. That's right. What in the world are you trying to do to my court? Ow! That's right. What in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Akko is trying to kill someone else?
Take that!
Regina Berry? This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter? Correct? Akko, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Objection!
You need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
Objection!
You can easily answer the question. If I'm wrong, all you have to say is, you're wrong, that's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough. Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ow! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now. Oh no, why? Akko would want to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. The note. Now I do the note.
Take that!
Akko, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat. Akko wrote this note. It's ironically entitled To the Murderer. Its purpose is to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? Yes, but there's just one little problem. Problem? Akko did indeed place his note in someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean, it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person that note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. But she's too stupid. Innocent. Naive. Order. Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake. Instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting that bus and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I would do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza, and that's when he let the bus fly. Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is, unfortunately. It's only going to get harsher from here. Hope Regina can handle it. It's okay, she's not that bright. She's sweet, she's a sweetheart, and apparently very pretty, and makes all the boys fall in love with her. But she's not that bright. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool, with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish, you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes, what about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Barry, it would mean that these notes declaring that Regina Barry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went down to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that he alluded to in the note? Incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. Incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I'm more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron, wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick? I think so. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us all about it. What's this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. I can't answer that. The question the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The evidence, but... Evidence! The pepper! We're not saving? Achoo! 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 What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's a decisive evidence you asked for. Well, what do you mean? Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because the piece of decisive evidence is what it was inside. That's an unbelievable conclusion. Well, Mr. Wright, so what exactly are you saying? I claim that Regina Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, answer this question. Who was Regina Barry's intended victim? Who's this? That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro can feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? Spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be... I don't think Regina did it. I think the ringmaster actually did do that. I think he put the pepper on the scarf. Entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brothers, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Barry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They would understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what to do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Think what happened to Barry was actually an accident? There's more than that. The lion bagging Bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have decided that the lion to attack another human being. Regina is responsible for making the lion bite. Acro's brother Bat.
Take
That's just a scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina. There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. What that might be. What might that be? Pepper. 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 Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? And the bird pecking my forehead. Excuse me, Mr. Wright? You done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Get Pepper covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? Seems like the judge just doesn't get it. Fink's right. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling? Right before the bat was bit by the lion. The moment the lion's mouth changed, it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? Never heard of them smiling, however. Lions sneeze. What? Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool! You've got to be kidding me. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object for objection's sake. Mr. Fink's right. This theory, you believe it? You mean didn't say this how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Akko nearly lost his brother due to the accident. Hi, you boys see him? Yeah, she has a whip. She's whipping everything. Also, hi, Rowan. Akko nearly lost his brother to this accident. Or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot. Ha. Ha ha ha. It almost does seem like a terrible joke. Well, that's good, Rowan. Doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro. You don't mean. You can't mean. Witness! Are you confirming the defense's claim? Oh, just that now is a remake? I don't know what that is. Mr. Wright, sent me a crazy damn. Alright, yeah, drive safe. Don't watch and drive. Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? Pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim? Oh. You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. Murder weapon. The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Akro's room, if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you gotta do something. The last step. Okay. I guess this one right, the case is won. This request to search the room of the witness, Ken Dingling. What's it now? Looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? Now you must have known the meaning of Von Karma total justice. You mean... Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. Already searched Akro's room yesterday. What'd you find? There's no reason to even say it. We found what you think. We found that room. Akro would not be here as a witness. But put a point on it. Max the bus was not in the room. It was still unaccounted for. See, Mr. Wright? The bus wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. He took Akro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. In the story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about us. Looks like you lacked the final nail to put into my coffin. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about the Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the Ringmaster. You should know that by now. Arg, do something, Nick. Let this case slip away. The bus, where is it now? Where's the bus right now? Phoenix Wright, you know where the bus is. I'm sure you do. Not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bus is? Did we fail in a coin toss? This case is coming to a close. This counter argument looks to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. Ack. Terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I mean, that brings to an end the cross-examination of the witness. Hold it! Clown? Where's Max's bust? This needs time to prepare to present its lace. Its lace? I mean case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I've just bit my tongue. Huh? What? Need time to do what? Time to do what? Ow. Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me? That's up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait. You can't be serious. Hackers always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Akko's lived his life up to now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well. This may proceed. I think they have a clue. I don't think they'll be finding one anytime soon. Walk a tightrope with logic. There's no room for false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward. Alright, I think now we save. Murder weapon. Where's Max's bust now? Uh-oh. Somewhere in this courtroom. I know where it is. It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom. It's obviously where? Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus once and for all. The witness stand. Exactly, Delric. Akko, I'm sorry to ask this. Would you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you're a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. It seems to me that it'd be really easy to hide a bust under there. Ha 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 ha. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bus is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. That's why you had to hide it, in the only place you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Akko, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove your blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? Defeat her again! Well, stop whipping me. You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Two of them. Miss Francesca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning. Yeah, she's still a teenager in this game. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, I was just trying to hide the bust. Ow! What? Why you hit me with stuff? I was right! One place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you hit me with stuff, this is the bad tail day fox. One place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? Bad Frosty, no! I was quite sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in that middle of court hiding the murder weapon. What? The bad tail day. You didn't see it? There's no way I can escape that. No. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. Can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. And the only way to see it is to knock me down. And you don't have the stones. Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know, I sure couldn't. I can't believe it. Me. Make a mistake. Wendy? I was passed to your room. If only I hadn't done that. Seems we're finally arrived at the truth. Wait, 5 subs for showing the tail? I mean, if you want. Hold on. So we finally arrived at the truth. Hey, hold on. This is gonna mess up, isn't it? Alright. Can I show it? Oh, there it is. You saw it for a second. Echo. Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper. Ah! Oh god, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Wow, it turned into 8. Five subs turned into 8. Well, thank you. I'm gonna say thank you for the 8 then, Frosty. Thank you for the 8 subs. Sorry to so hard. You couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Her brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. And she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So saying that you were a victim in all this as well? No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. And now he's crying milk. That's where all the milk came from. They had like gallons and gallons of milk. At first I thought I'd kill it myself. And then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't, not yet. That's why I tried dependence on Max. What are what subs? You gave one to Cupcake. Oh yeah, Francisca. She was here the other day. Valorant subs? Oh, thank you for the bits, Caro. Thank you for the 100 bits. What's the confusion? No, they're subs to the channel. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Holy crap! And Zelric gave some. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Zelric. Valorant's a game. Oh, yeah, Frost, there's an event going on. Valorant's giving, bonus subs. So, Zelda gave me 8 subs as well, I think. Oh, no, Zelda, 7. Yeah, you get bonus subs. I think it's like every 3 subs, they give you a bonus sub or something like that. Oh, can I click on it? Holy crap! What? How many subs did you give? I can't even scroll back and see. Holy crap! don't even know how many subs you just gave me. Hi, Shard. Thank you for the raid. Let me give a shout out. Sorry, I just got hit by a bunch of stuff. We're catching up. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream? How's No Man's Sky? Holy, Frosty, I don't even know how many that was. Let's see, hold on. So, okay. So, thank you, Frosty, for effectively 63 subs. Again. Holy crap. This is the most subs I've ever had. You threw me in the new tier. You threw me up. Hold on. You just unlocked. I don't even know how many emo slots you just unlocked. You doing the story quest? Yeah, I'm now up to 6 open emo slots and 2 animated ones. That's really awesome. Yeah, Frosty and Zelg being generous. Kyrell as well. With the gifted subs, the Valorant thing. But yeah, we're playing some Phoenix Wright. We got to the bottom of it. We solved the case. It's been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. And thank you. You did it for the Valorant thing? It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. Yeah, that's really nice of Valorant to sponsor a bunch of subs. This court is adjourned. Confetti! We did it! Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Echo, the Ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Yes, we're an excellent start for the new year. Happy New Year! And we'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming late tomorrow. I do have to stop pretty soon here. We'll raid someone. Alright. Yeah, we'll raid before too long. But tomorrow will be a longer stream because it'll be late and I won't have to go to work in the morning. It's a good question, one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max, 1 million of them. I know, I'm such a bad person. I literally can't go 24 hours. I got work tomorrow. So thank you. What's the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? Wah! It's been like this for a while now. Wah! It's all my fault. Wah! Sweetie pie. Bat and Acro, they're never coming back. My boss just say, oh, we'll send somebody to pick you up. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina, Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? I got something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro, is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You really sure I can believe that? Yeah, if Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. That's true. Then I want to see some evidence. Huh? I wonder you're not just making that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. Oh no, what'd I do? I don't know. I'm gonna mess it up. Oh, we got a hype chest, though. Hype chest. Oh, we got the peekaboo. The peekaboo. Peekaboo present. From the hype train. The very last dialogue. I don't know. Can I save it? I can't save it. What is it? Do I present him? What do I present? What do you think? Any clues? I don't want to fail. I said I better get this one right. I can't save it. There's no do-overs. Hold. Hold it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Are you Sean, maybe? I guess I can present that.
Take that!
I didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Bat! That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. Now that Aqua's been caught. Uh-huh, I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stand to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes and he can until you can meet Aqua again. So sweet of you, Regina. So sorry, Aqua. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. If you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. It's fine. I've made a decision. What is it? I decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh. That's quite the goal. Yay, I can't wait. Then I guess that changes things, huh? There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We gotta work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo. Most right, sweetie pie. You can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. Max. Nick. Seems like everything is going to turn out alright here. Can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee seat cushion seats. I see. What made the case? Yesterday's surprise raid really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Acker really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. It's Edgeworth! Especially if he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acker's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. I knew it! Understood, sir. I told you he's not dead. I'm waiting for you. Mr. Edgeworth. I knew it. Alright, that's where we stop. We're gonna stop right here. I'll go and save it. Let's just save on top. It's fine. We'll save it right here at the top. It's fine. The only thing we didn't answer is what's up with the milk. No. Who'll be this year's Grand Prix champion? Wait, is this the end? We're a hero of heroes. Did we move on to the next one by accident? We're just gonna close. We're gonna close out. We didn't answer what's up with all the milk. Why do they all bring him milk? We don't know. That's a mystery. We have no idea. But for now, I think it's time. We got quite a few people. Why don't we raid? We haven't raided Gianna in a while. What do you guys think? You want to raid another fox? Let's go raid a fox. So thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you especially to Frosty, Zelic, and Carol for the gift of subs and the bits. But I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you watch, lurk, chat. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the raid from Chard. Really appreciate that. Foxes gotta stick together. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Gianna. And hope you all have a great night. So again, tomorrow I may end up starting a little bit early because, as I said, I'm gonna try to get off work early, but I don't know how it's gonna work out. Last time I ended up leaving about noon, so cross my fingers. But yeah, and we'll keep streaming until the fireworks die down a little bit. So we'll probably end up going an extra couple hours, and I'll be sleepy, but I'll be here, sleepy. But yeah. So anyway, that's it. Let's go raid. Let's go raid Gianna Fox. Let me do a shout out for. That work? All right, we're gonna raid her. Give me a second. All right, let's raid. Fox raid. All right, we raid. She's playing some Elden Ring. So we raid. Again, thank you all very much. Have a great night. Have good dreams. Sleep well. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Fox raid!